The machine is on.
Hello, what's going on? It is the voicemail dump truck. That's right. It's time to get on board and hop along with us as we react to your voicemails. My name is Jeff Bakalar. It is Thursday, August 21st, 2025. Thank you so very much for joining us once again. We've got a tremendously special guest in the house making his dump truck debut. I could not believe it when we confirmed it in the pre-show today. Can you believe it? The one, the only, Danny O'Dwyer. How are you?
Hey, boss. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I haven't been, but you know, the giant bomb community, there's probably an Excel spreadsheet somewhere that has. Oh, actually, he appeared, you know, by accident on this one show back in such and such. But no, I'm pretty sure. Long-time listener, first-time co-host, guest.
Yeah, damn
Yeah.
straight. They'll get you on a technicality, I'm sure. Some sort of weird footnote in the archives. And glad to have you here. How are things with you? I watched your recent Heretic video. That was very cool. What's going on? What's new?
We only talk about the best games over on NoClip, the most important games of the year. So, of course, the ugly stepchildren of id Software, Hexen and Heretic. You know, we're out there doing the real reporting on the games that matter to everyone. I'm doing good. I've turned into a QuakeCon sicko. QuakeCon is the best weekend of the year for me. I'm sitting here with my Pico's Pete's QuakeCon special.
Wow.
I was at the show. We did some content around that over on NoClip's second channel. So yeah, doing good over here. Working on a bunch of documentaries. Working on sort of hard launching that second channel in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, loads of stuff going on over here. If you like documentaries about video games where you kill Nazis, we're gonna have you covered over the next couple of weeks.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Looking forward to checking all that out. Also on the show, not as important, but happy to be here. Dan Reichert, how are you, bud?
Hostility, right? I'm holding this dog. How could you be hostile to a man holding this dog?
It was easy. Did you not hear? There's no
I did
problem.
hear it. I was shocked. I was taken aback.
He didn't do last this week, so you know, take the
true.
W on that one.
That is true. That's right. Gizmo.
Yeah, get those wins where you can. Mike Minotti looking awesome. How are you, pal?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I don't have a dog. She's around here somewhere. I don't know if she likes being picked up. She accepts it, but it kind of feels like I'm putting her out when I do that.
Gizmo doesn't mind at all.
Gizmo looks incredibly happy to be held.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, no, that's great. You have a designer dog, and I'm glad you're doing what you're doing there.
Yes,
long, luxurious hippie hair.
Yeah, this accessory with a bark. I'm glad it
He's
exists.
not an accessory. He's a delight. He's
All
got
right.
a
Have
whole
you
soul.
ever tried to like get his ears on your head? You know, to create like a toupee sort of situation.
I haven't tried that. It could be a good way to get hair for me. Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Oh my
Look
God.
like a French prince from the 1500s.
Yeah.
Or something,
That's
you
what I'm
know?
going
like-
for. Yeah.
Get like a
Yeah.
perm.
Yeah.
Some sort
Well,
of
you know, my
perm
dad
going
got a
on.
perm once.
Yeah,
how did that go?
Right.
sure.
I got pictures. It looked weird.
I mean,
Yeah.
because when you get a perm, you don't have to do anything to it anymore, right? Like, that's why Bob Ross said he got one back in the day, was because he was out of money.
Just
It
the
was
one
some
perm.
money savings.
I'd like
it.
to point out here in the Twitch chat, we have someone weird bonk says, "Suck it, Bakalar. How dare you?"
Wow.
I'm only talking to Dan Bog. I'm not talking to you. Come on,
Look, you
figure
go
it
after
out.
Gizmo, you're gonna get bonk up your ass.
All right, I'll be walking funny
There you
for a while. Jan Ochoa behind the scenes, rocking the voicemails, curating what I'm sure is a wonderful list of voicemails. Thank you, Jan. Folks, this is the part of the show where we kind of talk about things that I've missed. What have I missed while I've been, doing the administrative duties? What have I missed so far? I feel like I've been relatively keyed in, and perhaps this is also a sort of refresher for Danny as well. What have we missed in the world of Giant
Silk
Bomb?
Song's real. Silk Song's coming out.
Yes, I was
That's
on
coming
that
out.
stream. You have to like expand your horizons a little bit here.
They announced the release date this morning.
Yeah, the
Jerv.
video.
Oh, right, okay.
Jerv.
September?
Wow. More like Jerk. Am I
that's
right?
Wow, yeah,
It
let's all
does.
pile on Bacalar.
That's fine.
Wow.
Hey.
He's jumping down my throat immediately. Wow.
When's the date?
September 4th this year.
It's a
Although
Oh,
he
that's
didn't
like
say
so
the year
close.
on the trailer, that would have been
Yeah.
the funniest thing ever. Oh, no, we meant 26.
Like,
It's
which
like 2
September
weeks.
4th? Could be 2028. Who knows? Let's
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
whole decade of development done on this thing.
Yes.
Mhm.
No, I'm very excited to play that.
I'm very yes, that's good news there. Lots of games coming up. Yeah, we did the whole Gamescom opening night live thing. It wasn't super exciting. So the pre-show was the best part. Grub cheated and Jeff Passer and we kind of allowed it, but we might have to make him go back later.
Oh,
He did cheat. It was pretty cool, though, what he
It was
did.
cool cheating. It was
Wait,
immersive
did he-
sim cheating.
He
Did
pushed a
know-
barrel with his boobs for 20 minutes and then used it to jump over a gate.
What game is
Oh.
this, or was this not?
Jurassic Park Trespasser. Do you know about this, Danny?
No. Oh, Trespass, the old one.
The one
Yeah.
with the crazy
Oh,
physics
yeah.
and all that.
Yeah,
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 we're
yeah.
making Grub play all that for Blight Club. Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's a good
terrific.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the boob
Got-
heart health meter. Yeah,
Yeah,
Boob
Benny
meter.
Driver.
I think I
Mhm.
forgot about the boob. Hell,
you got to look down at your boobs to see the heart tattoo to see where your health is at. It's immersion. Yeah.
What's not to follow?
Diegetic. Okay.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good stuff. Makes sense.
We also covered War of the Worlds, one of the latest and greatest achievements in
Yeah.
human filmmaking.
It's great. Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Tom
have
Cruise
Grub
one?
here.
Nope,
No,
not
the
that
Ice
one.
Cube one.
Danny, the
Oh
the
no,
new-
that one! Jesus,
Yeah.
I was before it blew up. I think it had because it came up on it was Amazon Prime, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah.
It's Amazon, all right. They'll let you know of all the products.
Yes.
Holy! They're doing all that
Oh,
stuff.
Amazon
yeah.
Prime Air. It's the future delivery. It'll get a
I-
USB drive sent to you.
I had that pop up when I was watching for Shift F1 this month. We did the Dale Earnhardt miniseries, which is really good. It's like a
the
4-part
dead guy?
documentary series. He is one of several, trillion.
But like
dead people.
famously dead, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
famously
okay.
died in a NASCAR, at the age
Yes.
of 50. His
Yeah,
son is a bit of a prodigy as well. And they kept that thing kept like coming up like, oh, we're gonna activate it, and it was like a documentary which never takes place in like any time where any Amazon products would ever be sold.
Yeah.
So it was just like fruitlessly probably trying to grab metadata like mustache cleaner. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that Ice Cube one was it just before the Scuttlebutt, it popped up on like the recommendations and said like number 2 in America, and I was like, Jesus Christ, and I watched the trailer for it, and I could not believe what I was watching.
You got to watch the whole movie. You gotta
It's
see the whole
90
movie.
minutes
Do
of
I-
Zoom calls
No,
and
you
Amazon
don't.
cards, and yeah, it's really fascinating.
You
And
really
just
don't,
Ice
Danny.
Cube being Ice Cube, like
Yes, absolutely.
You-
a lot of that.
I feel like I know you fairly well, Denny. You're a man with not a lot of time on your hands. I can't in any way, shape, or form endorse you spending 90 minutes of your life. I mean, it took all the willpower in the world to invite you on the dump truck, let alone forcing you to watch War of the Worlds, which is just like it makes the logic in that makes Watch Dogs seem like a documentary. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
was the thing. Oh, now I understand why Jan asked me that question at the start. At the top.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For the mic check. Yes. See, because I think, when I was watching the trailer, it was like, wow, this is crazy. They're going to do this whole thing through Zoom calls. That's like very 2020 coded and doesn't really make any sense anymore. And then he was like, they're trying to steal our data. And I was like, what? What?
Well, they
It's-
eat the data, you see.
Yeah.
they consume the
Yeah,
data.
like little,
Yeah.
little bugs
Feeds on
come
it,
out. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's and
Which
like because that makes sense, right?
But data does
data's
not
really-
exist outside
data's
of
really
like
hard to make.
the medium of something. Like data can be stored on several different types of medium, but like data in and of itself does not exist. Like
Well, they,
Well,
what
you're
are
a
they
person
eating?
though.
Hard
If you were an alien from outer space, you would it's a whole different digestive
yeah, you just
system.
don't get it, Danny.
Yeah. So I guess that's
Are
what
they
they're
eating
trying
people?
to. Yeah, like
or hard
there's-
drives.
No, like hard drives. Like
And like
only eating hard
SD cards and
yeah,
stuff.
so in like the Tom Cruise one, it's like they sort of like it appears that they need our resources, right? Like
Yeah.
although I don't know, you have to travel like light years just to like get all the dirt. That seems kind of
But that was
dumb.
Independence Day too, right? They just wanted our stuff,
Yeah,
our water
yeah.
and land, and yeah.
Which is just like, okay, fine. That's way more of a plausible sort of plot than like data, which is just what?
With data is that you can make it pretty cheaply. I don't know why they would have to come here for
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
you can
That's what I'm
make you can
saying.
make like lots of useless data incredibly inexpensively. Like
You know,
why are they like? Did they
it's so
just
dumb.
want like cam rips of of South Park episodes.
Yeah,
Like, what is it?
Yeah.
Like I said, Dan, it is the most insulting thing you can engage in. Like watching that movie. I also like someone was like, "Oh, you don't like to like go to McDonald's every now and then and just like treat yourself like shit?" And it's like, no, that's not what this
that
is.
analogy doesn't work. No.
It
McDonald's
doesn't work
is
for
like
you. It doesn't work
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
delicious.
no. That
Someone was trying to speak to me and most people, right? Where like McDonald's is a splurge, sort of like comfort thing, right? Where it's like, oh, I just want to have that. I want it.
it's not that.
It's
not
bad for you,
that.
but it feels
It's-
good going down. I
It's
think
like
you
Right.
do
it's,
that.
it's like
No,
if you
it-
ate a tire. It's
Yes.
not like
a tire is
McDonald's is
charitable.
food, even if it's
Or
not good
hard
for you.
drive.
Yeah, it's like if you.
Yes.
Yes, it's like if you like went in the sewer and was like, I'm gonna find a meal down here, like that kind of thing. It's and that is it is beneath that. So by all means, 4 out of 5 stars.
It's great. They must have had like I bet it's one of these things where like, oh, it's like the Sony Spider-Man thing where like, oh, we need to use this IP or we lose the rights to it, and also we have this contract with Ice Cube that we need to like get
Right.
fresh.
But there are no
Birds,
rights
one
to War of
stone.
the Worlds. It's public domain.
It's public
It's a
domain,
public domain.
which is
There
like
are no rights. That's
Hey,
it's
double.
just the rights
This-
to Ice Cube. Yeah.
Maybe this is Ice Cube's like sort of his his De Niro comedy thing where at the end of his like career, and he's just
Sure.
going to be in a bunch of public domain. Like we're going to have like Ice Cube in To Kill a Mockingbird next.
Would
And
love
what
a-
I would
else?
love that. I think
An
that's
Both
awesome.
anthology of Ice Cube Zoom call movies would be amazing.
Ice Cube as Popeye, public domain.
Yeah.
Popeye on a Zoom call played by Ice Cube.
Yeah. Ice Cube's Dracula, and it's still all a Zoom call somehow.
I would
Like,
lwhat that.
Right? Just all something like that would be amazing.
I mean, you're all describing better ideas. Let's just be honest. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what we've been talking
I
about
wish
mostly.
I wish there was somebody here who could do a good Ice Cube impression because like it would be a lot of fun. To,
I don't know. Yeah.
shout
I
out
feel
loud.
I feel uncomfortable.
Take it away, Dan.
No,
I'm good.
Yeah, you're gonna give it a go.
I'm good. It seems like a Mike thing.
No, thank
Like,
you.
Yo, give me that spinach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah.
Nailed it. Oh shit. All right. What else has been going on this week, or should we talk about something else?
Have you guys been to Gamescom convention in your lives? Have you ever
I
done
went
it?
last year, the only time
Yeah.
I've gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was with
Yeah.
them. So yeah, last year was the only time for me.
Yeah,
What
Bonk's
did you
there
think
now.
of it? Did you have fun at the
I liked
Kilmesse?
it. The actual hall itself is insane, and like I've been to a lot of big convention centers and stuff. Not like this one. Like
Sorry,
it's like 11.
convention centers.
You're right. Yes. It's like 11 halls, and most of them have like ups and downs, and it's just like it's wild. And the public days is the most crowded I've ever seen a fucking building outside of like WrestleMania. But then the actual like city, like I thought Cologne was great. I thought the chocolate museum and then like square and all the bars and the Kolsch beers and stuff like that. That's all a good time.
Yeah.
Get some
it was
pork
fun.
knuckle at the Haxon House.
We did.
Did we
that's
get pork
literally what
knuckle?
I
Is that what
got.
we did?
Yeah, I think that's what we got.
Oh, I
and
think I
the
tried
price.
yours. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was
Really,
great.
best knuckle I've ever eaten.
Nice. That's good to know. That well, I love looking at the pictures of Cologne like post World War II because it was or like during World War II because it was it's the Rhine, isn't it? Is right there, I think. So
Is that
it's
the
on,
river?
like,
Yeah.
it's on like a
Yeah,
major,
yeah.
and I mean it's a wide river that goes the whole length of like from the mountains all the way through Western Germany. But it's got like I think it was like a munitions dump or something, so it got completely obliterated by the RAF during World War II. And there are pictures of it, and basically the whole town is almost entirely leveled except for that one area down by the river, the old town. That's like the only remaining part of like the old city center of Cologne, and the cathedral, which they were
Right.
all like,
Oh, wow.
God-fearing pilots or historical. They basically tried to miss it as much as they could, and all the
Oh,
buildings
wow.
around it are totally destroyed. But like it's because it's the oldest Gothic cathedral I think in
Yeah,
the
we went
world.
there. We hung
Yeah.
out
Big.
there.
It's real big. Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
it's like a fucking Dark Souls level, isn't it? It just looks like super
Yes.
intimidating and weird.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, it's one of the. They're always nice. I've been to a few of those very old cathedrals, though, and they're great. But they have similar setups going on. You got the front with all the candles. You got the middle section with the pews. Then you got the sides with a lot of paintings. Then the back where they bury all the kings and stuff.
There's like actual kings buried in those?
Yeah, what you didn't pick up on that when we were there?
No, I didn't know Germany
Is
had
that-
kings.
Das King.
No, I
Yeah.
did not know
Those are
that.
German.
Is it like in a the thing
More
they did
holy
with Lenin
people,
where you can just
important
see his
people.
body apparently? Like did they
No,
keep him in a
they were
glass
in-
thing?
Catacombs. No, they're in tombs and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Like where they kept the dragons in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the Lenin thing is a very special circumstance. Most people aren't just left out, mummified, whatever.
I'm still confused about Lennon because, like, he is in Red Square in a box, right? In like a glass thing. And like, did they just taxidermy Lennon? Or like, why aren't there? I've never seen a picture.
A lot of treatment to Lennon's body.
Lennon 2025. I want to see what Lennon looks like now.
I bet they pumped out all of the moisture and filled it with like formaldehyde or something.
Right.
Is there like a live cam of Lennon's current corpse?
I think you're in fact discouraged from taking pictures even.
Oh, what? That's him?
Yeah, you're not allowed to, as far as I'm aware.
So are we sure his body's just there?
I mean, I guess we're taking the word for it. If you want to investigate,
He could be running around causing trouble.
Yeah, he could be up to something.
If you don't know.
I don't think he is, but we're meant to believe that is what? Brent Hines died? From
Who's Brent
Mastodon?
Hines? Oh, okay.
Sorry,
now?
Super Chat
Okay.
just came in. Sorry, I just read it and I was like, what is happening?
Right.
Oh, geez. I don't want
Maybe
to. Okay.
Oof.
Wow. We'll have to unpack that after that.
I'm going to try to not make a Lennon joke about Brent then.
Ooh, motorcycle crash.
Oh, Jesus.
I tell you, don't trust those things. Don't trust those things.
I can't believe that. RIP. That is absolutely awful. Okay, well, listen, we can't. Oh, jeez. But that's a weird super chat to have, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bud.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, well, listen. We're going to somehow do the impossible pivot and talk about.
He's with Lennon now.
I guess so.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, it's true.
I don't see pictures of Lennon.
Okay.
Oh, you do. Well, there are a few that
I know,
people
but
have
like
taken.
if he's sitting in a thing right now, I don't see evidence of it. If
It's
I
like
flew to
Schrodinger's
hey,
Lennon.
next catch you if you Dan, next catch you if you catch me if you Dan, fly me to Moscow, I'm gonna find Lennon.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I'll do a travelogue.
Not flying you there.
I'll do a Kofi goal, stretch goal for flying me to Moscow.
I don't think you can fly to Moscow anymore. Also, it is the worst city I've ever been to.
Really? Is it now?
Moscow.
And you've been
is
around.
Yeah, but Moscow is an incredibly, and I have nothing. You know what I mean? I went to see this play. I didn't go in with like loaded expectations or anything. Moscow is, I mean, the downtown area, Red Square, Kremlin. It's like very interesting, and like the drive from the airport to Moscow is the single most depressing like cityscape.
Really?
It's just like
Brutalist? Yeah.
like concrete. Housing for for 2 hours or whatever, an hour and a half. It's grim. Yeah,
They would not care for your
like it.
shenanigans, Dan.
I would, but I would be able to find fun. I would find fun there. You saw the Fargo video.
I found fun. I accidentally took some drugs that I'm still not sure what they were, and it was the most fucked up I have ever been. And it was for a World of Tanks press event.
Oh, don't mention tanks.
Which they did at at an abandoned or like an old tank museum, and the only toilets they had were like a fucking hole in the ground you had to take a shit in, and they had a mural of a tank on the moon. It was the most insane press trip I have ever been on, and then I topped it off by smoking something that was not weed. It was something way harder, and then I had to like get out of the country, and they put you through 4 security checks in the airport, and I was off my gourd. It was
sounds like a nightmare.
Danny smoked Russian crack.
Out of there.
It was like crocodile or some shit. It was like the minute I had it, the minute I inhaled, I was like, shit.
How long were you fucked up?
I wouldn't say it was like crazy long, because even when you smoke stuff, it doesn't tend to, like at least a day. But like
you were fucked up for a day?
That's a long time
Yeah,
from smoking something.
Yeah, the guy said to get me out of the room. And then I made the weirdest GameSpot video ever, where it was just toilet reviews. They made me take all that stuff out.
Jesus. Okay. As badly as I want to prove Dan wrong that he can't find fun in Moscow, buddy. You're not.
I would find fun.
I think I really do think it's drugs and drinking and maybe other things, but I think it's mostly vices are fun.
I just find that when I go to places, especially like drinking establishments, Danny's seen this plenty of times. I make friends easily at bars, especially at like a bar. Like we've definitely made friends just walking into a bar anytime we go in a place. I think I could do that in Russia.
Okay.
I don't know Russian.
Yeah, who wants
I
to see
assume that's what they
Dan's
speak.
Yeah, I
luck
think that's
run out?
You're kind of glazing over the you don't know Russian part, but it seems like a very big obstacle.
I have found every time I've been to Europe, it's not a big obstacle not knowing the language.
You've been in a lot of countries where a lot of people
Where
also
they
know
speak
English. Yeah,
They don't in
I
Russia?
think
That's every European's capital.
Yeah,
you're gonna
most
find
every-
people who
yeah.
What
speak
about
English.
Russia?
So
Is
you're
Russia
good.
Europe? Because it's weird. Because you
Yeah.
look at a map,
Yeah.
and it's like it just goes so far over.
Oh,
it's
it's
like
Eurasia.
Eurasia. Yeah. It straddles both. It's a country that's in both because it's so big.
Yeah, it's
and I mean,
huge.
Russia's weird because, like, culturally, like, you know, I hear St. Petersburg's a beautiful place to go to, but like, there's whole swaths of Russia that are like sort of culturally very distinct from these sort of, I don't know, like you white European-looking Muscovites or people over there. You know, you got borders like Kazakhstan and all these places
Right.
as well, right? It's in China, of course. So you know, it's there's places where you go in Western China where the people are speaking Chinese and they look like kind of more European as well.
Huh.
It's
Okay.
Big ass countries. Yeah.
Big ass country. Yeah.
I feel like I can make friends anywhere.
I think so
Okay.
too. I think they'd
Thank
find you funny. I think
you.
for a Russian to meet an American like you, it's like you fell out of a comic book or something. You know.
Thank you. Danny has known me longer than anyone on this show, and so thank you. Danny
Would
knows.
his Rasputin beard be a plus or a minus?
That's a good point. You do look like Rasputin. That's true.
I could pretend to be him if people would like that bit. Yeah.
I don't know. Is he popular in Russia? What do we
Yeah, I
think?
guess I don't
Was
know.
he a
They're
bad
like-
guy? I know he was a weird guy.
He's a weird guy.
Yeah, but he's a very weird guy. Strange
I'm
things.
confused by the bad guy, weird guy stuff in Russia because it's like Stalin seems universally like that was a bad guy, but then I feel like Lenin, he's in movies and stuff that I grew up watching. It's like he was a super bad guy, but now it seems like some people are like into Lenin, and I don't really know. Like, did he kill a ton of people like Stalin? Like, I don't really know. Like the good guy, bad guy spectrum with these dudes. I feel like Stalin confidently bad
good
guy.
bad guy with historical figures like this, and I always.
Because
But I was
everyone can-
raised. I thought Lenin was a bad guy.
Right.
And then
Everyone
some
can
people are
only
like, we
be
love
one or
Lenin.
the other. Yeah.
We're raised on 80s action movies, though, where like
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And
I'm
Metal
more-
Gear.
I'm just. You guys can see this right in the future where like they're watching this episode and they're like, well, here's where he had the idea. You see this? This is what caused that international conflict. You can see the origin. It was right on this podcast, I guess, is what it is.
Okay. Backlog, gun to your head. Lenin, good guy or bad guy?
Gun
Gotta
to
say
your
one or the
head.
other. Gotta say one or the other.
It's not one or the other.
Well, then you're dead.
All right.
Read a book about it, Dan. Why don't you read a book about it and you tell us? Why don't you learn if you're so interested?
It takes so long. I'm just doing a social
dying.
experiment.
Worth dying, you know?
I don't know enough about Russian history to make. I assume any major leader of Russia in the past couple of hundred years has sacrificed a lot of Russians in the name of progress.
Yeah.
And also
Who's the guy
there
with the
are
thing on his head that was in The Simpsons?
Slobodan Milosevic. Is that who you're talking about?
No,
you're
that was
talking about-
Bosnia, wasn't it?
The old prime minister, Gorbachev.
Gorbachev. Was he bad?
Gorbachev,
Just straight up?
I mean, he was the one who tried to like sort of to capitalist communism a little bit, right? What was it called? Perestroika, I think it was called.
Oh yeah.
Where they tried to sort of open up the markets a little bit, and then communism fell, and then that's why Putin doesn't like all those guys. 'Cause they were
Okay.
like,
It's all
"You
very
guys were-"
complicated. It's a lot of bad regimes replacing bad regimes, and maybe it's it's not great. It's probably not great for us as their big enemy either way.
Okay.
And he's great for America because you guys got to be the globally dominant financial force for
That
that
was
whole
nice.
time,
That
So
was good.
Yeah.
crush communist uprisings all over the world,
Right. But it's like, Stalin terrible, killed a lot of people, but also sure did help in World War II to have Stalin, right?
That's
So,
weird seeing him
everything's
sit
More
next to the
Russians-
good guys. Yeah, that's really weird seeing him on the
Hey,
good
more
guys
Russians
side.
died than anyone else,
Yeah.
You played that level of Medal of Honor. You played the Stalingrad
I did.
level.
I did. Yeah. When I see the picture of him with America and England, I just can't help but think like he's right. Why didn't they just shoot him? Like
He was
They
an
had
ally
him.
at the time, Dan.
but he was a
America's
bad guy.
America's
Dan,
anti-communist propaganda is propaganda. It's like the same way you guys like thought, whoa, let's invade Iraq after 9/11. Like you guys get duped really quickly.
Stop
Easily by
associating.
foreign
I didn't make
policy
any of these
bullshit.
decisions. Don't look at me.
But wasn't Stalin a communist? If we were so anti-communist at the time, why were we sitting on a bench with Stalin?
At that point during World War II, it wasn't quite as hyper anti-communist. The Red Scare is a consequence of the Cold War, which is
And
after
Joseph
America
McCarthy
World War II.
with HUAC. Where was the HUAC situation at?
HUAC.
Yeah, with Joseph McCarthy and no.
Oh.
The House of Un-American Activities Committee.
Oh yeah,
that's
right.
more
Yeah.
the Red Scare. That's after World War II.
Okay, got it.
That's
Cold
all
War
American shit. It's all just
Okay.
But also you can't just
struggling.
You can't just shoot the world leader of a major country like that.
I think we got a
because
bad
you
guy
say
right
he's a
there. You just
bad
got to
guy.
do what you got to do.
look,
Thanks, Dan. Thanks for your geopolitical.
Perestroika has
theories.
worked out for China pretty good. If what they've done is basically have a comment, and I'm not fucking saying, I'm not here talking great about China or the
W China say it.
Cultural Revolution or anything like that, but like that's a country that has been communist for several decades, opened up its markets, and
Very much on the up and up. Yes.
well, yeah, it's also because everyone was fucking poor and they invented the middle class in the past 20 years. But like, just saying, America's not the fucking good guy, and that's the
that's more
maybe-
than fair.
this
I
is
think we
the thing
should
that's
be.
going to get me.
You think we should be? Okay.
I would
This
like
is
it if we were good. Yeah.
When they come for the naturalized citizens, this is the clip that they're going to play.
Oh.
See, not only was
Kick-
that
Kicks
incident.
back to Ireland.
They have already played footage of me in the White House playing Fallout 4.
Good, you're on the list.
Yeah. Trump has watched me play Fallout 4 for a second.
That's right. Oh my god.
What?
I remember that.
We don't
Yeah.
know
Oh, God, I
that for
forgot about
sure.
that.
No, we do.
Forgot
Ask
about
Jason
that.
Schreier. Schreier reported
Forgot
it
about
that there was a montage of violence in video games, and I put together like a supercut of like VAT skills in Fallout 4, and it had my name,
okay.
and like they watched
Cool.
it. Yeah.
Well, you're on a list. Listen.
You might be the second, the one that still beats you, I think, is, do you guys remember Ryan McDonald over at GameSpot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan's there,
Oh,
like,
the drone.
The
Oh.
drone. Yeah,
drone.
he got
Okay.
like arrested by the Secret Service because his
Yeah.
drone landed on the lawn of the White House. And there was this news post went up, and I was working at GameSpot at the time, and they were like, Ryan McDonald. They were like, no, that's not. Surely,
There's got to be tons of those.
yeah, right? No, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't know we were okay. Well, look, hey, if you couldn't tell, listen. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, folks. The worst part about all this, as much as primarily I agree with what Danny says. Dan's not going to learn Danny O'Dwyer. Danny Reichert. I hope you retain some of this, brother. Like you got to remember
The
some of
50th
this.
time now, I try to get him to stop
You
asking if
got to
a
remember
historical
some
figure
of
is
this.
good guy or bad guy.
You got to
He just
remember
does
some
not
of this.
care.
Here's the thing, right? You ever like meet a new person and they tell you their name and then 5 seconds later you forget the name? I'm sure that happens to you.
Oh,
a lot.
I do that all the
I've
time.
never remembered a name. Yeah.
Great. Well, this is a moment of like realization where you have to like actualize and you have to say, okay, I just learned a great deal of information and I'm going to remember as much of it as I can. The same way you say, okay, hi, your name is Dan. I'm Jeff. You're Dan. I'm looking you in the eyes. I will remember your name now. And I want you to do the same thing with some of that historical knowledge that you just absorbed, hopefully. Can you do that?
Maybe he needs it in the form of a video game. Because, like,
I don't
hey,
think-
hey, Dan, name
Yeah.
a Russian helicopter.
Hindy?
See, there you go, right? See, he remembers things if they're in the context of a video game.
Now I think, Dwyer, I think you can activate Dan whenever you want. Like in real life, just like, oh, wait
They
a
carry
minute. I need-
5.56ers and pineapples.
Yeah, totally. Wow, I've never seen someone just activate Riker like that.
Yeah.
Just
Because
by
what he wants,
fucking...
he wants people to be like Liquid Snake. He's like, that's a bad guy.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
Well, he's kind of a shades of gray. Well, no, he was pretty bad.
No, he
Yeah, he was bad.
Not
He wanted to
Liquid
just
Snake.
nuke people because he had daddy issues. Yeah, he was a bad guy. Yeah. Ocelot's a little more shades of gray, but yeah.
All right, listen. Obviously, this last 15 minutes, if you could not tell, this is a call-in show, folks. Right? As you assumed, that's why you press the play button on your podcast app of choice. 707 ExitFlu is our phone number. And for the next while here, we will be reacting to your voicemails live on the program, having the first right of choice today. Danny O'Dwyer, please
my Lord.
pick the first voicemail.
Okay, I have to go with Irish surnames. That's right there. That's my wheelhouse. That's my special. You guys didn't have Mastermind in America, but that's my special topic. I'm gonna win this one.
Okay.
Well, you can win this, right? This is
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
Points are awarded. Yes.
Yes.
Hey, has Dan figured out how to identify Irish surnames yet? Just wondering. Goodbye.
Dan,
I mean-
have you figured out how to identify Irish surnames?
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I could be. The O apostrophe, usually dead ringer. Also, MC.
Usually.
MC, right?
MC, like
Like-
yo, what's MC Danny right here?
Exactly.
MC
yeah.
Reichert.
Yeah, right.
You mean like a McDuck situation?
Yeah.
That could be Scottish.
But it's like, but then there are guys like, isn't Mike Mahardy Irish?
Yes.
And he
Yes,
doesn't
it
have any of
have
that
to
going
have
on.
those things. It's not a hard rule.
It's not a
Right,
hard
right,
rule. None
yeah.
of these are hard rules.
Right. But the
But
O
they are-
thing, like, if somebody had the O thing, is it like 100% that they're There's no
No.
way they're like Swedish?
No, it is not 100%. Allow me to introduce to you Shaquille O'Neal.
yeah.
What about me, Dan? What about me?
You don't have
The
You don't have the
you just have
apostrophe.
an O.
You don't have the apostrophe.
All right.
Yeah. see, yeah.
I think if it's the apostrophe O apostrophe, it's 100%. I think unless there's some island somewhere that has
Well-
this too, but it's 100% that it's of Irish descent at least. Because
Yeah.
Let me check. Shaq. Okay, yeah, Shaq does have O apostrophe.
because he's got an Irish surname. Because somewhere down the line,
Somewhere, yeah.
either somebody owned
He's
some
from Newark.
people that he was
Yeah, but-
some of his forefathers, or somebody married into a family.
Okay.
was-
Just
But
because
it is-
what do you mean he's from Newark? What does that mean? It's not
Well, I'm
about
just trying
where
to do
you're
some
born.
research here on where he's from.
Do you think he was born in Ireland?
Oh shit! Turned out
He's
he
from
was
Galway.
born in-
Man.
Yeah, look at that.
Shaq having an
Imagine how-
Irish accent would be amazing.
That would be great. So
basketball-
it does come from Irish origins, right? Since he has that name.
Yeah, it's like it means like it's not. Is it son of, or is it of the family or of the clan
Oh.
or something like that?
Oh,
And Mac
yeah, I
is-
think it's
Of it's like
Yeah.
something of. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Mac is
Yeah.
the same thing, but Mac is predominantly a Scots Gaelic thing. There are a lot of Macs in Ireland as well, but I would say Mac. Although, like, there are lots of Mac Irish surnames. The origin of that, I'm pretty sure, is from Scotland.
Okay.
And that's the same thing. It's like either son
Okay.
of or from the clan. I'm not sure which one.
I understand this is a ridiculous question, but could you assume that Ronald McDonald was Irish?
I'd say Scottish.
yeah.
Oh,
The red
We
hair is
just,
a
we
Scottish
just went
thing,
over
too.
it. You just went over
Okay.
that.
Yeah, like
I,
people say,
uh,
"Oh, you've got red hair, you're Irish." Like to me, red hair is Scottish. Like we have a lot of red-haired people in Ireland again because we fuck with Scotland.
Conan.
It's good stuff. Yeah, but to
Yeah.
me, being red-haired is not an Irish trait. It's like it's way more prevalent in Scotland.
Okay. Shaq's bald, so you don't even know with him.
Exactly, no idea.
Yeah.
Can you have red? Do African Americans have red hair? Does that happen often? Is that a
No.
thing? Because
I
I
don't
know,
know.
like in
I don't
Asia,
think
they
so.
don't have the gene or something, right? Like I don't
Huh.
know. My
Pretty rare.
my genealogy is as good as my geopolitics, so I don't fucking know. But like, obviously, there's only certain parts of the world where red hair is a thing. Because I have my buddy, my best friend is he looks like a fucking dwarf. Like my buddy has like a big red beard and a red hair on the side, and like he went on a 3-week trip to Japan during the Rugby World Cup, and he said it was like being a fucking celebrity. It was just like everyone
Oh,
was
wow.
like,
People
"Look
want
at
to
this
take
fucking
photos
guy."
of them and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Look at this, like the leprechaun from those movies. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, caller. Your to answer your voicemail. No. The answer is no. Dan has. I feel
I got it right.
It's better than no, but worse
Yeah,
than yes. Mike Minotti, it's your turn.
All right, eating a donut.
Oh God.
Hey, I just wanted to call in and defend the honor of Mike Minotti, because he's a cool, normal guy, just like me, who sometimes gets a almost sexual in nature pleasure from eating a donut. Thank you. It's a normal thing. Goodbye.
That
I don't-
I'm gonna ask that caller to never call in with that kind of voice ever again.
Yeah.
That's
that was
dirty.
That was
He was
real
eating a donut.
dirty. What do we think here?
I don't know if
Good
Danny
son.
saw the video of Mike eating that donut in San Francisco, but it is perverse, I would say.
How'd you do
Yeah.
it wrong? Did you start from
I-
the middle of the donut or something?
No, I kind of mouth fucked the donut. I'm not gonna lie.
I just yeah. I mean, what do you
Was
think
this-
about that?
Was this the same
Danny?
place in Polk Gulch where we had to wait like fucking 2 hours to get a donut one time, Dan.
Bob's
Do you remember that?
after like Cozy Car or something. We walked over
with
there.
your- with your
Yeah.
dad, I think it was there. as
Yeah,
well,
so was that when you got the bigger one and we sat on the roof and ate donuts? Yep.
He got a
Yep.
huge donut. He got like a massive, yeah.
Yep. I put a picture of that in the travelogue where Mike fucks the donut.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Here's what
Yep.
happened. We went to a tiki bar. We had 3 tiki drinks each, and those are pretty strong. We got we were gonna get a Waymo, but first you wanted to eat at this donut place. So we had a box of piping hot donuts in the Waymo, and I'm trying to like light it up for a video too. So I have one hand with this freaking melt. Like the donut is melting into my hand. It's so hot. So I'm trying to eat it before it becomes an absolute mess. And it's also very good. And was starving for a donut, so it got very sloppy in there.
A lot of moaning and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not the best.
I get it
leave it.
though. I can empathize with where he was at that point. I was also eating a donut.
It's one of the few foods that we eat with our hands. It's like donuts, pizzas, like even churros. They give you like a little wrapper
Tissue paper,
around
yeah.
the
Sleeve.
churro. Yeah, but
Get a
like
churro
donuts,
condom.
Yeah.
right? But for whatever reason, donuts and I guess pizza
Fries.
makes sense because it's there is a side to it that's not wet. But
Yeah.
donuts are like the worst one is like cinnamon buns. Like that's
Any
just
sandwich.
Yeah. You do a fork with a cinnamon roll.
you have to. Yeah.
You could.
Yeah, I had a cinnamon roll this morning and I forked it up. Yeah.
They're smaller in Europe though, so they are hand sized. So like in America,
They're like the Cindy
cinnamon buns-
Minis.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess, yeah. You guys just went straight for XL for like the default cinnamon bun
Right.
size.
Whatever
Yeah.
Cinnabon says is right. They make the
Was it-
rules here.
A donut, like presumably, I don't know why the circular. Were they made circular so you could hold them easier, or was it just like you were
I think
losing?
about the way they
Is it more
slice-
surface
Yeah, I
area?
think it's just the way they like
Oh, yeah.
put the dough out, you know,
I mean,
right? That kind of thing.
Why are bagels that shape? I think it's a matter of the way they bring it together, right? Because I think they have a tube and then they tie it up or something. I don't know. I don't think,
Like a pretzel.
despite the existence of donut holes, I don't think usually they actually like cut out the hole. Maybe they do. I
Right.
don't know how donuts are made.
Okay. Something's off right now. We have to like keep going. I mean, between all the geopolitical conversation and the donut fucking and the food, like, who's gonna save us here?
You know what podcast
is-
this is.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna try and save us. I'm gonna pick dinosaur.mp3.
Hey, it's Brian from Westerville, Ohio. I'm catching up on the dump truck. We had some really sad dumps recently, but it's my birthday coming up, so as a gift to me, and in the spirit of the Trespasser playthrough, what's your favorite dinosaur? Thanks, love you, bye.
Oh, thank you, caller. For a second, I thought you were going to ask us which one we would do awful things to, but now it's just favorite. First of all, happy birthday. I'm so glad you decided to spend your day of birth with the voicemail dump truck. Let's go around the room, folks. What's your favorite dinosaur? You can look it up if you need to. No,
T-Rex. T-Rex,
Okay.
and then after Jurassic Park, probably Raptor.
That's a basic bitch answer. We're
I know it
looking
is,
for,
but
like...
it's my honest answer. Yeah.
All right. Do you have one, Mike?
The baby.
What?
Yeah,
What do you
not the
mean, the
mama.
baby? Oh, from
I know,
Jim
Mike.
Henson.
I know, Mike.
Dinosaurs.
Of the baby, gotta love me. Don't you wish there were more of me, mama?
Not the mama, not the mama.
That's it.
Not
yeah,
the mama.
yeah.
No, that's the. I guess that's an answer. Fucking
I like it,
Daniel Dwyer. Do you have a favorite dinosaur?
I did. I had to look up its name because I couldn't remember. It's the one that has like a pair of testicles on the end of its tail, like a morning star, and it like slams.
Stegosaurus?
No.
Ankylosaurus?
Ankylosaurus.
Yeah.
Ankylosaurus.
You just
Yeah.
saw
Yeah.
one of those in Trespasser.
Yes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
thing's-
yeah.
that
Shot it
thing's
in the face. Yeah.
I love that thing because it's like not only is it's like its turtle shell sort of body has like fucking spikes on it already,
Yeah.
but then it's like it's got a weapon like that.
Yeah.
That class comes preloaded with a morning star attached to it. Like I wonder how often it used this, like just to. Like someone's trying to bite him and he's just like swinging that thing around and fucking
Gotta
him up.
be for, right? It's gotta be like, get away from me, T-Rex.
Right?
Boop.
Yeah, that Ankylosaurus looks like like a Ninja Turtles mutant.
I was
villain.
gonna say it too. I was gonna say this is just one step away from being Razor from
Yeah.
Secret of the Ooze.
That's it, man. Hell yeah.
Was Toka? Wait, was Razor the snapping
Toka
turtle?
and
Toka and Razor? Yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of a
Taka?
package pair. I don't know which one's Toka and which one's Razor.
Yeah, no one knows, but
Are you guys talking about Toka racing games? Is that what it is?
No.
Oh,
Nope,
yeah,
the two
based on that,
mute-
yeah.
Okay.
the wolf and the snapping turtle enemies from Secret of the Ooze. Are you aware of that, Danny?
The
No.
Secret of the Ooze. Is that
Oh
a
my
movie
God!
or
You
a
didn't get this in
game?
Ireland? This was
No,
like the
what is
most important movie of our time.
This
Well,
was my
I'm a
favorite movie
child.
for a
I
long
get to
time.
decide importance, but it's
Kevin
it's-
Nash is Super Shredder. Vanilla Ice is in it.
Oh, the
All the
TMNT
stars.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the sequel with lights.
Well, we couldn't call them ninjas in Europe. They were
Right, they were heroes.
Yeah.
They're heroes for you.
Okay.
So God knows what this movie was called in Europe. Probably something
Is it like
very...
Did you say ooze?
Sordid history with ninjas in Ireland.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about ninjas in Europe because they came over and killed everyone in the...
Dan's gonna believe you. Dan's gonna believe you.
I'm glad you started laughing. I'm glad you started laughing.
Oh my God.
Silence.
I guess I hypothetically understand why people would not put like ninjas in a kids thing because like they were just assassins. So
Yeah.
for
Yeah, but
hire.
they're so cool though.
They are very
right.
cool.
It was just a oh, they're violent, somebody think of the children thing. That's all it was.
Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja or Teenage Mutant Assassin Turtles would probably. I guess doesn't really roll off the tongue.
No, I mean it worked. Even the theme song, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. It's kind of a little rough.
So
coming out,
weird.
actually.
Gotta
Yeah, it's
suspend
really
your
weird.
disbelief there.
Dan
a
would have
little bit.
hated growing up in Europe because of that, and also the absolute shock, horror, and shame that all Europeans feel when they first saw NTSC Sonic 1. Because
Why?
we played Sonic on PAL, and we had lower megahertz on the televisions.
Oh,
So
slower
these-
You had a
Sonic.
50. Was it 50
Yeah.
and we had 60?
The game is like not the music. Like go listen and go watch PAL.
Oh, that's
gameplay
weird.
Sonic 1, and it's like the music is slowed down and the gameplay is slowed down. And to us, that
Oh,
was
you
not-
can't do that. That's from childhood.
The one that always sends me is Lilat Wars for Star
Oh,
Fox.
that's a weird one. Yeah.
Strange.
I was recently told that like a pterodactyl is like not a dinosaur.
No, they're not. That's a different
oh,
species.
Well, fuck that. It's my favorite dinosaur.
Oh, is this like a Pluto thing? Look, they're just all
What
made
is-
up
what do you-
things. It's fine.
What dinosaurs?
Well, it's like
are
the
not made
people
up.
who are
What do you
mad
mean?
that Pluto wasn't a planet anymore, right?
Dinosaurs are so real. What do you mean?
Mike doesn't believe in them.
They're
Who are you, my,
real,
who are you,
but
my
like-
father-in-law?
the ways we've decided to classify and categorize them, it's not like we found an obelisk from God that explained that to us. We invented our own rules for these things.
I guess, but they're based in some sort of natural order. It's not like we're sort of just passing them
There's-
out
yeah,
like
there's-
cards in a
there's
deck.
A logic
I mean,
and a reason to it, sure, but
it
you know,
is a
if you-
human logic. Yeah, it doesn't.
It's a human logic.
Like time.
Sure.
It's not like
okay.
math. Like physics, there are universal laws, and you can find a new piece of physics and then apply that to the math that you've understood, and it still works. It's still universal. But like categorization, that's
Sure, that is
somewhat
a human construct.
objective.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. That's fair. Yeah, I was a Gallimimus guy. Remember those goofy looking ones?
No, Galley.
No.
Sounds like
Yeah.
you made that up.
Yeah, they were just sort of like goofy little fuckers. You know, not like kind of raptory looking, but a little taller.
Man, I haven't even come. I wasn't even able to spell this thing wrong enough. Oh, here it is. Oh, these guys. Sure. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
It's like a
kind of
lanky
got
guy.
long necks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
like 'em.
dinosaurs, huh?
Yeah, my real
Look at
answer would
those.
be any sauropod, any kind of Brachiosaurus, Titansaurus kind of thing. They're all cool.
Titanosaurus.
They're even bigger.
I'm starting to get very excited about that Jurassic Park survival game. As much as
Oh,
I
yeah.
laughed at it at the original trailer, I do think there's some shit there that 14-year-old me is going to be a very big fan of.
I'm very excited for it. Tyrannosaurus
hell
is
yeah.
Argentinian, says Christian. You guys got a lot of dinosaurs. In
Nice.
Argentina.
Have you guys played any of the Jurassic World Evolution games?
I played a little
Yeah.
bit and it was pretty good.
I like
Yeah,
those
man.
games. Yeah.
Not
My
bad at
wife
all.
loves them. She's played like dozens of
Oh.
hours of the two of them. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
a good time. They did good.
I
on
like all
things.
those kind of
Yeah.
park simulator
Yeah.
style games. They're good times.
Weird.
I can't track that. Dan Reichert, it is your turn. Choose wisely.
Nightmare.
Hey jumpers, it's Potato. I just had a lovely nice dinner breakfast for my birthday with my friends in California, and at the end of it, they brought out this beautiful handmade cake that had my name spelled on it and everything. But then I cut into it, and it was made out of bologna and ranch dressing.
Shut up.
So I guess my question is, how can I tell if I'm living through a Sisyphean waking nightmare? Okay, thanks.
Is this
Well,
what the
happy birthday.
Ko-Fi picture was from him, Dan? That weird bologna
This
cake?
was the Ko-Fi picture. I did not know that he took it, or this was a real story. Like,
I think someone just did it in real life to him, and man, we're just hearing about it.
So fucking gross.
Yeah, that's
That
pretty
is-
disgusting.
Like, I don't even, obviously it just sounds so gross to even like be within 10 feet of, but imagine making the goddamn thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
ABC in the chat says we made the cake because of the Ko-Fi picture.
Oh.
Okay. That's so fucking gross, ABC. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So what was it made of on the inside?
It's
It
like
was-
mayonnaise and bologna and ranch and mustard.
I kind of
How do you keep it together enough to ice it?
There's a
magic
picture. It's real bad.
consistently-
Just magic.
Oh my god.
I don't like thinking about it. I'm like
I don't
retching
either.
a little bit. I don't know.
It's really
Yeah.
gross.
I feel like
I-
you have to have a bite of it though. Like if
No.
someone
No.
goes through,
I would try. I would take a bite of it. I would.
Yeah,
I would-
absolutely
like,
not.
Yeah, no
if
way.
somebody went through that whole, it's like a firework that doesn't get set off. Like you need to, somebody has to fall on the grenade and like have a bite of it.
It's like a morbid curiosity thing where it's like it's not going
No.
to kill you. It's
No.
I'm talking the thinnest of slivers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like not even registering. I just want to know what that concoction really comes out to be like.
America's all about slamming savory and sweet together. So you're just like,
Yeah.
you've got like a corned beef mayo, a corned beef mayo with a little bit of sweet on there, a little bit of icing.
Nope.
No,
I mean,
no,
it-
no.
Horizons.
It is not even cut that far away from like carnival treats. What they're doing at carnivals with the,
Oh,
That's bad
the,
too.
Oh, yeah.
The Minnesota State Fair, like deep fried ranch dressing and stuff. Like they've got
I
crazy
mean,
shit there. Yeah.
We're all playing in the same pond, like
The big
know
one
what I
this year.
mean?
So last year, the big new one was the deep fried ranch dressing. This year, I was looking at all the new vendors. The big hot one that's in the newspapers right now is soft serve beer in a cone. And it just looks like ice cream, but it's actually beer.
Wow.
Like that's the headliner this year that they're really trumping up.
Headliner.
How are they doing that? What?
I don't know. But Minnesota State Fair does weird shit every year. Like tons of new vendors every year. I might try the beer cone.
I was snowboarding in Austria years ago, and I left some beers out in the snow. And, you leave, and I classically went over like 2 hours fucking later, totally forgot about them. Went to pick up the bottle, and like the top came off the bottle.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
but
really?
the neck came off the bottle.
Oh,
But,
holy shit.
But like that makes a slushy beer. That's a slushy
Sure.
beer.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna say like it doesn't sound that crazy. Like it sounds
No.
like a nice treat.
Right, but it's a novelty, obviously. But like, there's some that sound like actively gross. Like I love fried stuff and I love ranch dressing. Maybe I'll try it this year. I didn't go last year, but I would try a bite of the deep fried ranch dressing.
You got it. It can't be that
Yeah,
thick,
That
right?
that seems fine, right? Like
Yeah.
that's not
We're
gonna
so
be
innocent
that's
when we
not
thought
that
deep
weird.
frying Kool-Aid was weird. We were so innocent and pure then.
They fucking deep fried. This is still a thing now at the state for deep fried sticks of butter
Yeah, I know.
on a
the
stick.
butter.
On a stick.
But that just seems depraved. Right?
I
You know
can't
what
even.
I
I've
mean?
done the deep fried Snickers. I've done deep fried Oreos at the fair.
Totally.
Those are
Yeah, they're
fine.
delicious.
Who
The butter I
among
won't
us,
do.
right?
If
I
I
won't
saw if I saw my dad eat deep fried butter, I would assume he doesn't love me.
Like that's what I don't understand. Like butter, unless it's like the saltiest butter, like butter
Yeah.
by itself doesn't
It's
really
not,
taste
right.
like much. So like, what are we fucking doing?
It's also
you
just
know?
like an absolute statement of self-harm. Like
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
like let's, I don't have the best diet in the world, folks, but I feel like I'm several steps away from embracing deep fried butter. That just seems like
Yeah, it's like an act of self harm, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, and next to that is the blood draining station. Like what are we even doing at that point?
it's like going to that like heart attack cafe in
Yeah.
old Las Vegas. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
You're doing it for just to kill yourself and give yourself
Yeah.
a.
That's what leaving Las Vegas is about.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Nicolas Cage goes there to eat that.
Popple Tree's right. Deep fried butter is a cry for help. It really is. Like, what kind of statement are you really putting out in the world
Wild.
there?
Sad.
Yeah,
Like,
it's sad.
just get deep fried cheese. It's just better.
Or like
Now we're
cheese
talking.
curds, or
Now
like
we're
you know,
talking.
like Zeppelis, like funnel cake,
It'll
like stay
still
within
be
the
unhealthy
Funnel cake is
for
the
you.
funniest. When I saw funnel cake for the first time, I was like, "This is a dessert a fucking 6-year-old made up."
Oh,
It is
I
100%.
love funnel cake. I
it's
don't know
lovely.
what the fuck it
It's
is,
spaghetti.
but I
It's
love
just-
it.
What do you mean you don't know what it is?
It's
What
dough.
the
It's just a crazy
fried.
scrambly
It's
thing with
dough.
dust on it, and it tastes
It's
great.
just, it's just fried dough.
batter or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they just
It's
stick
fried-
it. They just cover it and shit. It's like
Yeah.
I have no idea how to make foods. What I'm gonna do is it's like that I used to make, like sandwiches where I would put a piece of ham in the sandwich and mustard and roll up that one slice of bread, ham, mustard, roll it up, put it in the microwave, and I called it a hot dog. That was like that's my
Yeah.
because I'm an idiot
That's cool.
child, right?
No, that's
So
cool.
this funnel
No,
cake is just the same thing. It's like I just
Yeah.
fried something and now I'm just gonna cover it in shit I like.
It's like pancake batter, really, right? And they
I
just
know.
drizzle
Look,
it in.
I don't
It's
want to
a-
make this
it's
a
funnel.
larger. This doesn't
No,
have to
no.
be a larger thing.
No, we're not-
but
they're not beating up on
batter and dough confuse me. We don't need to go into a whole thing.
It's
So
fine.
like when you
It's
say
fine.
it's just fried batter, I don't really know what that means. I just know it tastes very good.
Dough becomes bread, batter becomes like pancake.
Right, but where dough comes from and all that, I'm confused
fine.
by
Flour
it,
and
but
water.
I know it
It's always
tastes good.
flour and water. Flour and water.
So we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about it. And it's a funnel cake, I believe, because the way they drizzle it into the fryer is via a funnel, and it just sort of
Okay.
you make the
Yeah.
design with the funnel.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Um,
Makes
and
sense.
that's how you
do you not
drizzle
know
it
what
into
the
the fryer.
dust is, Dan?
Yeah, what's the dust?
Sugar?
bud?
Yeah.
Is it just sugar?
Yeah. Well, allow
You know
it.
what
It's
kind of
powdered
sugar?
sugar. Yeah.
Okay,
Powdered
great.
sugar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Good job. We got there,
Thank you.
folks.
Thank you.
Wow, a journey, and we are here. Twitch chat chose next, and they chose emos.
Hey, truck fuckers. I've been trying to figure out what the difference is between emos and goths, and is there a line that you cross between the two? Let me know.
I think South Park explained this, didn't it?
Yeah,
Back in the
the
day.
whole thing.
Yeah. Goths are spooky, emos are sad. Isn't that the deal? They both like
Yeah,
makeup and
that's a
stuff.
large part of it.
And I think like in the middle is just like My Chemical Romance, you know, like
Yeah.
right smack
Yeah.
in the middle, you know.
I think Hot Topic invented emos by accident by trying to appeal to goths, but they got too corporate with it.
Yeah, it was like mainstream, and yeah, people who are too they're too cowardly to be real goths. I think
Yeah.
goths are. I respect goths because they've gone whole hog. They're just gonna like douse on the makeup. They're gonna listen to Cradle of Filth, you know, just the worst music. Whereas emos are like they're like goths who just care too much about what people think of them or something. You know, I don't. I know. I've
It's
no
diet
respect
goth.
for that shit.
Yeah.
It's diet goth.
My-
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Main point of reference for goth is remember Goth Talk with Chris Kattan and Molly Shannon?
Yes, yes, sure.
That's
Was
the
this
main
an
thing I
SNL
know
bit or
goths have been.
something?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that great
From
of a
the
sketch.
90s, I think.
Yeah, somehow it was recurring for like 3 years,
Yeah,
but like it was never
that
that
and
great.
Elvira, right? Mistress of Starkness.
Azrael Abyss. Why do I remember the name of Chris Kattan's Goth Talk character, but I can't remember anyone I've met in the last 6
Yeah,
years?
like and here I just had to explain what dough is battered to you
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
20th time. You're not
yeah.
going to
But I
replace
know
that.
Azrael Abyss. Jesus
A hind
Christ.
D.
Oh yeah, okay.
No one has more of a formative couple of years than Dan Riker. Let me
Yeah,
tell
I got
you.
about like 95 to 99, and I'm just
that's
locked in
it.
there. Yeah.
And then he stopped retaining shit.
Well,
It's
they
so
made Metal Gears
true.
after that.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever have a goth or an emo phase? Did you?
Absolutely not. I could not relate to either of those groups ever. I was like,
It'd be
what are you
funny
people
if
doing?
Dan did.
So what type of dirtbags were you guys when you were like teenagers? Like which?
Just nerd, just games and wrestling guy. That was
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I was just like very much into punk rock and ska, and I'm sure I presented that way, whatever that means.
Yeah, I watched
in the 90s.
I watched a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas in the early 2000s. I don't know if that counts.
Got it.
It's such a shame it took Hot Topic an extra 10 years to start getting all that Jack Skellington.
He's a
That was right
trendsetter,
around when that
trendsetter.
happened, I think. I think I was getting a lot of Jack Skellington merchandise at Hot Topic at this time.
I hung around a lot of goths because I was a big metalhead, skateboarder, like black baggy pants,
Sure.
skate shirts, like all that type of shit. So I appreciate a goth. A goth was, I liked the vibe, and they got more powerful the more of them there were. Like if you were the only goth kid in a class, I think that was tough. But like we had there was a crew of goths in my town, and like they were they were emboldened by each other. You know,
It's
what I
like the
mean?
cell processor. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hard to code for, but if you can get, if you
Get a
can
bunch of 'em.
optimize for it, then your refrigerator is going to be the most powerful one on the block. And whereas the emos, I don't know, it was like a couple of years. It was like a 5-6 years later kind of thing, and I don't know. I just couldn't. I didn't like any of that fucking music either. It was
I
just
didn't either,
like,
but now you go to a wedding now with people that are like in their 30s and they'll play some goddamn Fallout Boy song and everyone loses their minds. Like, God, apparently this was a huge deal. Like,
lame people grow up, Dan. They're
yeah, it's
everywhere,
true.
you know?
Yeah, and I'm with you.
And I'm not
Danny.
saying
Yeah.
Cradle of Filth is better. I don't want to hear that. I don't need.
No, but
to
the
hear.
AFI, all that stuff was just like all that shit was.
Was
it's
Killers
still
emo?
lame, right? It's still very lame.
No,
Killers,
AFI.
no,
First
Killers
of all,
is just big.
and
That's just
AFI is a
pop.
great band. AFI has a great catalog of music. Shut up, Dan. You don't know what you're talking about. You just don't.
I've heard Ben Hansen talk about him for a long time.
Wonderful. The go-to person for AFI fucking information, I'm sure. Ben fucking Hansen. Danny, you like that music? You're like a big Deftones guy.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, but that's not emo. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. But
It's
I do
metal,
think there is a lot of like overlap with that stuff, especially like in where I grew up. A lot of that region of the country takes perhaps overreaches perhaps in the ownership of emo in like the early 90s and where you know what I mean. So like I do think growing up where I did, it was like a lot of that stuff. I think I have a different understanding of what emo music was in like 93, 94 than like what people just put in as like, oh, it's My Chem, it's Fallout, it's Fallout Boy, it's that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah. Whereas I was always into it was all California shit. It was metal, like fucking Deftones,
Sure.
Korn, Metallica, like even Green Day out of California. They're from up here in Sonoma County as well. So like there was a lot of that type of shit, skateboarding, surfing.
Man, I was with Dylan the other day, and we were at a brewery bar, and we were having lunch.
A brewery bar. You were at a brewery bar.
Bar. It was a brewery and grill. It was like a bar and grill.
Okay.
Yeah. And they were playing, one of the TVs was playing like all 80s and 90s music videos on loop. And When I Come Around came on, which I don't know if you remember, it's like a very strange music video where like Basket Case is iconic, right? Like certainly that is an iconic music video, right? With the crazy masks and the very colorful sort of like, I think they're going like insane asylum sort of thing. And then when I come around,
it was a little bit Smashing
weird
Pumpkins-y kind of.
Yeah, like it's just the three of them walking through what looks like San Francisco, and there's these characters who are like somehow interconnected, but not really. Probably among their weaker music videos, but just real strange. And like Dylan's watching this, and he's just like, I don't get it. Like I'm like, you're right, man. I don't get it. I don't know what message they were going for here. But yeah, man.
A lot of those music videos then around there, like, Losing My Religion, and like a lot of them were very I don't know, they had this art for the sake of art feel to them, which I think is cool too, but like instead of just doing the live performance thing, and it's just like, here's a bunch of imagery that like sort of evokes, like the album cover. An album cover is usually not a direct reference, it's sort of like evoking something about the sound. But that totally fell. There was like a 3-year window, I think, where there was a lot of that stuff. Smashing Pumpkins videos were all that.
Oh, without a doubt.
Tonight's the Night. Yeah, I really like that one.
Tonight's the Night.
Yeah, the one with the moon and all
the
that.
famous Smashing Pumpkin song, Tonight's the Night.
I mean, wait, Tonight, right?
There we go. Yeah,
Tonight's the Night is Neil Young. Sorry, yes, Tonight. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about a Rick Springfield song. No, and then that, but man, I can watch that Nine Inch Nails Closer video all day.
I just watched that recently.
That video.
I just saw them. Yeah, that was really good live too. Turns out Nine Inch Nails is a very good live band. I found out. Really good.
It's a real.
I think he's really talented. I think Trent Reznor is a really talented musician. Yeah.
Turns out he should do some video game soundtracks or something,
Yeah. He covered a Johnny Cash song. That was cool.
Never heard it. All right. Thank you, caller, and thank you, Danny O'Dwyer, for helping us travel down emo alley.
Oh man,
appreciate
those are
it.
good times. That's all. Just fucking listening to Korn and playing Unreal Tournament 99 on a big CRT. That's why I love QuakeCon, man, because it's like fucking going back to 2002. It's just like, it's great.
I will say, like, the corn, I for whatever reason skipped over like quote unquote new metal stuff, right? So like, although I love like System of a Down, I absolutely adore, but like corn and I don't know, Stained and Disturbed, and who else would you throw? Limp Bizkit.
Mudvayne.
New metal to me was like, like Static X, Deftones,
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit,
Power Man 5000.
But I really like Deftones, and I don't really put Deftones.
Wait,
bands
Linkin
that are
Park,
on Tony Hawk.
Linkin Park is
Power
new
Man
metal,
5000.
right? That's that would be.
I
guess.
like new metal.
Linkin Park,
I like,
Yeah.
I like some like Rob Zombie adjacent stuff.
Sure,
you know?
that's not a new metal thing.
Or Matrix soundtrack stuff.
Muse.
And that's the thing.
know.
What was
Muse
cool
is a
about
good band.
some of this stuff, and this goes back to the goth thing, is that you also had like techno goths, like that video
Sure.
of
Right.
them all fucking throwing
Yeah.
shapes under the highway, right?
Yes.
Because you
Glow
had that
sticks.
shit too. Yeah, that's and at the apex of that, kind of Deftones are kind of in there because they're a little bit new romantic-y as well with some of their stuff. New Deftones album, Private Music, coming out next week or later this week as well. So
I'm pumped for that.
Excited for that.
Man, we've been talking about that since SGF. Holy shit.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Ohms was that might have been the weakest one they've had in a while, the last album, but they've been. I feel super lucky to be like a hardcore ride or die Deftones fan because it's been like 20 years of great albums. Like they keep putting out new albums that are great.
Oh, those seeds are now starting to bear some real fruit there. Hell yeah. No, you did. Yeah, you stuck with that horse. Huh?
Yeah, that white pony. You know.
There you go.
Stuck. Yeah, it's the best.
There
shit.
you go, baby.
Love them.
Thank you, chat. We're gonna go to the other chat in our lives. That's the YouTube chat, and they chose full name, middle name.
What's up, Dumpers? Here's one for the dads on the cast. How often, when your kids are acting up or in trouble or whatever, do you go full name including middle name? Because I imagine it's like you got to try and reserve it for special occasions, but also it's got to feel pretty empowering to use, right? I don't know. Let me know. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too, caller. You have a fantastic voice. I just want you to know that. Really, really strong presence there. Thank you, caller. I gotta say, Danny, I'll let you go after this, but I don't do it. I don't use it. Maybe because I had it done to me. And I feel like a lot of my parenting tenure has been the opposite of how perhaps my parents treated me. Not to say that was bad by any stretch, but I wanted it different. Yeah, I've not utilized that weapon in the armory. I have not said my kid's full ass name. It's not what I do. I just hit him. And that's how I deal with it.
Hit him with knowledge. Hit him with knowledge bombs.
Exactly, with knowledge bombs. Dan, how do you treat those?
No, I don't. My daughter I don't say her name publicly or anything. But her name is like fairly punchy to the point. So it's a good one to bark if you need to bark it. So and also her middle name is sort of too light and flowery, so if I added it in, it would actually probably soften the effect. I don't know if it would work. So no, I've never done it either. I don't know why. I definitely got the like Daniel whenever I was in trouble, for sure. I mean, they'd all call me Daniel or Dan anyway, but Reichert knows all about this, having 3 different names and people picking which one they want and sticking with it for your entire life.
Oh, I'm still Danny to my sisters and mom.
Yeah, your mom as
grandma.
well, right? She calls you. Yeah, when I was at your place that time, I was like surprised everyone was calling you Danny. Yeah, my sister calls me Dan. I adopted Danny because people stopped calling me Daniel. All my friends, for whatever reason, started calling me Danny, and then I was Danny, and then I started writing Danny on everything instead.
I tried DJ for a little bit because it's Daniel Joseph. So there's like 2 weeks in 5th grade where I was like DJ Reichert.
DJ Reichert.
And I did not like that. Yeah,
didn't feel good.
I don't feel like a DJ now.
Yeah, but if you came into our lives as DJ, we'd be like, that guy's DJ.
I guess. I mean, it is accurate. So.
But it's up to you if you wanted it or not.
You can call me DJ if you want to.
I'd rather not.
I kind of want to start doing it now.
Go for it.
Well, or baby girl. It's
sure.
You're also calling baby girl.
I'll take all this. Yeah.
My mom didn't do the middle name thing with me, but whichever one of my brothers she was mad at, like any of us 3, she would always say the other 2's names first by accident and then get to the one she meant. So she's mad at me. It was like Christopher, AJ, Michael.
It's like the 3 chipmunks.
Every once in a while, like the dog would get mixed up in there. Yeah.
Did anyone ever call you Eminem?
Yeah, a little bit. One time, my professor at a class was actually my buddy's father. He was being cute. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna randomly select somebody to come solve this problem. Oh, I have a bag of M&Ms here. Anybody have those initials?" I was like, "Yeah, all right, okay, let's go."
Wow, it was even lamer than I imagined.
Yeah, I know, right? He was a weather professor.
Yeah, never expect those payoffs there, Danny.
No,
It's just
no.
not gonna.
No, not on Mike's shoulders, on the shoulders of the professor. That's like
It's his. He's a very nice guy, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm sure it
He
sounds
got me
like it.
good. He got me good.
I have too many. I have too many memories of just like Jeffrey in a way that just cuts.
I was always Michael. Yeah.
Cuts in a way that makes me just feel icky all over. So
Jeffrey.
Yo, that was
Like a Batman voice almost. Jeffrey.
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
that's about right. You know, hearing it from downstairs.
Swear to me, Jeffrey. Did you feel any
never a
affinity?
thing.
What, you
I never got Daniel. Never got it. No.
It's on your birth cert?
Yeah, that's my name. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
never got it.
no one ever called you Daniel.
Mm-mm.
Bacalar, what was it like being named after the giraffe from Toys R Us?
Couldn't tell you because that bitch is GEO, and
that's a
there's
Geoffrey, you didn't
no
like it.
there's a no relationship there. You can ask Keely what that's all about, and he'll
You
be
don't
able
like
to
that,
give you
no?
a better answer. What the GE? I've got nothing against GEO. That's fine.
That's all the Jeffs I know in Ireland of that because we understand how
really?
to spell complicated words. You guys had to sort of, babyify it, so it was
Make
a
it
bit easier to
Look, I don't know if I would. I wouldn't be upset if I was a GEO. You know? Do you think that's like? I just. I don't
Have
know.
you ever
any-
watched What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah, of course.
Have you seen all the Jeff jokes that are in that? There's some
The
good.
movie or the series?
No, the show, the TV show.
What are the what?
Nadja's ex-boyfriend, the one that keeps coming back from different generation. His name
Oh,
is
is
Jeff.
that? Oh, okay.
And she
okay.
can't pronounce his name. She calls him like Jess.
Joff. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's very good. Jeffsk. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Hell yeah.
Good shit. Love that TV show.
Oh, it's a damn masterpiece. All right. We're turning things back around. We're back to you, Danny O'Dwyer. Why don't you
Oh my
choose your
God.
second voicemail here, pal?
Okay. I'm gonna go with adulterer.
Okay.
Hey, boys. Nick from Ottawa, Ontario here. Okay, so what is the favorite snack of an adulterer with a foot fetish? I'll give you a sec here to think about it. It's Cheetos, because of the it's Cheetos.
It's good.
Okay, love you. Bye.
We don't have to add commentary to all of the voicemails.
No.
Yeah, just want to let that one go. Is that?
I was actually gonna say. I was gonna say onion rings.
Why?
What?
Because they kind of smell like toes, and you can put them on the toes
Oh, that made you
Yeah,
thinking too good about it.
and eat them off the toes like the fucking donuts.
You gotta
Maybe
stop
it's
saying
donuts.
things. You gotta stop
You can
saying
put the
things.
Donut on the toe, on the big toe, and then
Yeah, I saw
eat
the
it
other
on
place
the
you can put
toe.
the donut.
No, I think I'm getting off at the next stop here, Danny. Yeah,
I'm getting off at this stop.
All right, you won me back. Well played. All right, thank you, caller. I guess Mike Minotti, your turn.
Yeah. Least attractive.
Hey, duders. What cartoon character do you think has the least attractive voice? My vote's for Droopy Dog. Love you guys. Have a good one.
Foghorn Leghorn up there?
That's kind of hot.
Sislak. Mo Sislak.
Mo's pretty good. I don't. Olive oil is just kind of bad all around, right?
Yeah, that's
Marge.
Oh, I like her voice.
That's just
Marge's
a
really
woman's
fun.
voice. What do you mean?
It's
like this.
That's
Remember
her
when Marge
actual. Yeah.
in Playboy, they actually here's our actual artist drew Marge, and you can see her nipples. It was just wild that happened.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Marge Simpson was in Playboy, and most of them were not too revealed. But there's one where she's in a nightie, and it's here's Marge Simpson's nipples.
Wait a minute.
I'm not googling this, but
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
not even
her.
touching my keyboard. Okay. I know first off, the speed at which you brought that up, Mike, is just insane to me. Like
that was your Marge thing.
Like time to cartoon porn was less than
Brought
a
up
second.
Marge. It's about attractiveness. It's not like we talked about who's the funniest cartoon character.
I thought
whose cartoon character reminds you the most of your mom. It was which one has the least attractive quality.
I thought it was the voice.
I was picturing just a voice on a human being if it was coming out of, like you on a first date and what's your name?
All these people.
Like,
okay, great. So all these people put a naked Marge Simpson in a magazine. Now I'm the weird one just because I remembered it happened.
Well, now, if you're talking about Lois Griffin, that's another story. Okay.
Oh God, Lois wishes.
No, but
giggity.
How did I end up on the podcast with the 4 white guys talking about which cartoon character we want to bang?
There's one talking about that, Danny.
Vocal attractiveness.
I just want to bang the donut. That's
At least
it.
2.
Vocal.
Dan, who's the hottest Metal Gear Solid one
robot
character?
If they were turned into a real person,
obviously.
Sniper Wolf.
Okay,
I'm glad you quantified that. I was about to call the cops.
We actually just a bunch of polygons in the game, but if that were a real person, he'd probably be attractive.
Sure.
Wouldn't be Meryl.
Meryl also, yeah.
Master Miller. Master Miller's pretty hot.
Not so much, no.
Got the.
That's
It's the voice. He's got the hottest voice. He's
He's the Liquid Snake.
Yeah,
like my sunglasses. Snake?
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you spoil Metal Gear Solid for me? I only played the demo. I didn't get to the part
you got
where
a Pizza Hut demo, yeah. He just tells you about rats, yeah.
We had a. Did you guys have a demo over there? We got a demo on OPM UK. It was
we got it on Pizza Hut.
Oh, funny,
Yeah.
really?
That's what I got, yeah.
God, that was a great demo, man. That was like the first 2.5 levels or something.
It was incredible, yes.
Good stuff.
All right. Again, a lot of impossible pivots today, but we're figuring it out. We're doing it. We're making do. I'm going to choose the next voicemail. Selfishly, I'm bald.
What's up, bombers? I was at a restaurant wearing a giant bomb shirt, and a guy asked me if I was Jeff Bakalar because I'm bald, I have a beard, and glasses. When have you been Jeff Bakalar?
What a nerd.
No. For real, though, caller? Like, caller, for real?
That's
caller.
funny.
Caller, now you got to send us a picture of yourself. I'm sorry. You have to do this.
But do your best Bakalar face. Yeah.
But I just need to see this.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I can't believe
Danny, it is? Why is it amazing, Danny?
He must have really looked like Jeff looked like you. Sorry.
Which shirt would be the one where we bought a bomb shirt?
Or this person who asked is like a psychopath. Because like to make that reach without that is amazing.
I do think it's incredible that somebody knows who Jeff Bakalar is, but not like so
Yes.
well that they could misidentify him.
Exactly. Like how is
that's
that
why
possible?
that's why it's a very slim sort of. And also, like, when am I not wearing a hat in public also?
Right.
So caller, like, like I told you, someone came up to me a couple weeks ago at a concert. We were in New Jersey. It was the most New Jersey-ass thing you could possibly be doing, and it made sense. And it was like, okay, sure. Where you caller? Where are you, like? Unless you're in New Jersey, also, right? That's a reach. No,
You could. I mean, you travel, right? You
I've
could be
been
somewhere
places. You're
else. You've
right.
been places.
It's
That's
true.
amazing. Wow.
It
Have any of you ever been recognized as somebody else? Like that's.
I was once in Austin.
No.
Somebody thought you were Seth Rogen.
Yes. And then that was the most anti-Semitism I've ever experienced in my entire life, by the way. Was in Austin, Texas. I'll have you know. But yeah,
Well, since Rogan went there, it's it's gotten a little bit.
The Rogan
Seth
shit
Rogen.
was off. Yes, thank you. Although I believe Joe is also in Austin.
they
but
brothers?
yeah. What's that?
Yeah, it must be, right? Yeah.
Total
yeah.
blood brothers. Yeah. No, like
if you took enough HGH, you might look like Joe Rogan.
Stop
We
it.
should make a feature where we try to turn you into Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Let's not. How about that?
That'd be
maybe
great.
we don't. Maybe we don't do anything. Anywhere
I mean, it'd
near
be
it.
funny. It'd be funny.
Extreme Makeover.
There we go. We already got the name. Wow. You don't think people would talk about this?
Right. You're already a podcaster.
I mean, you're halfway there, brother.
I'm not sure there's enough incentives on Earth for me to agree to something like that. I'm not.
You don't have to like say the same things as him. You just got to look exactly like him and change your room to look like his set.
I just have to, just get some wood paneling and just
invite Jordan Peterson over a bunch.
And just be like, pull that up, and just completely misread everything that I'm looking at until the end of time.
Smoke a lot more weed on camera, I think. Is going to be an important
See,
part
you can
of
do
this
that.
as well.
That's a bonus for you, right? You just eat a bunch of bison.
Sure, that would be difficult for you.
Yeah.
We'd have to make sure that you some of your political views maybe slightly change.
I knew when to shave my head. Okay, I knew when it was time.
That'll be when we do a bombathon. That'll be an incentive. It's just at a certain amount you have to turn into Joe Rogan.
Yeah, exactly.
I could not become as tan. Like it just could not happen.
Sounds like a challenge.
No, buddy. Let me tell you.
I got some wrestler friends you could talk to.
My skin, well, you have to be artificial then, because my skin does not want anything to do with UV fucking rays. Okay.
Yeah, you can get it other ways.
Oh, cool, man.
What did they do? Did they like slap cream on or something?
There's a lot of spray and it's a lot of spray tan stuff.
Yeah, spray tan stuff. All right.
What the fuck is this?
Except Seamus, who's not allowed outside.
No, he doesn't do it. Yeah.
He's the whitest Irish
really
person that's ever existed. It's so funny.
I don't know why I'm volunteering this comment, but I'm just going to because I have heard it once before, and we just need to unpack this. And I think we've got the right cast of hosts here to talk about this. I don't know. Freeman says, I think Bacalar looks more like Fred Durst. Parentheses.
Yes,
sorry.
I agree. No, I agree. I think so. I mean, you're not a beefcake. You need to take the HGH to, you get
Fred
the
Durst
big
Jack
head.
now?
No, I'm saying for Rogan.
Oh, right.
I mean, Fred Durst you could easily do because Fred Durst right now basically dresses up for all of his performances.
And he always wears a hat.
Yeah, and Bacalar you can just dye your hat red.
You can just buy a new hat. What do you mean dye
That's
your hat?
another option. That's the thing. We had several ways to get there.
I don't wear red hats. And also
that's the problem.
It is. And I don't have like a shitty goatee. Does he still have a shitty goatee?
You could do that. You could
big
do that.
red hoodie as well, and a pair of jeans, and big set of Vans on you. Do the chain. You'll just be like in the Nookie video. It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
You look great.
I regret reading the comment. Let's do that. How about that? I regret it. Shit. Okay. Somehow we're gonna look to Dan to dig our way out of this hole. Please choose the next voicemail.
Fast one.
Hey, BMDT. On the hit show Dancers, one Dan Riker tried to convince Jason Ostreicher and Danny O'Dwyer that Dan was about to have a child. When was the last time someone thought they were super slick and they tried to pull a fast one on you? Thank you.
Oh my God, Jason
the clip
was
is still
so
on.
angry.
Yeah, look up Dancers baby or pregnant or something like that. Yeah,
Wait,
Jason, look
fooled?
at me. Yeah, Jason was the guy deadly serious. Like, Dan, look at me. Fucking look at me, Dan. Are you fucking with me?
Wait, what?
He was angry for two reasons. I think one, he was angry that Dan was going to have a kid.
He wouldn't be.
And two, he was mostly angry because he was finding out on the show.
I remember I brought it up, how did I was just like, oh yeah, well, Bianca's due in March, and I just kind of kept going. And like, wait, go back. Like, yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah. So you were doing this deliberately?
Yes.
No, I didn't understand. I have no context. I don't understand what it is.
Yeah, it just came up because I was
just like in the middle of the conversation. I was like, oh, this would be fun. Let's see if they buy this, and they did.
Yeah. I was like, I just stood back because I was like, Jason's face. Like, I remember.
I get it.
Because he's like, why didn't you tell me this? As my friend, you know what I mean?
I just started dating Bianca, and I just dropped it on the podcast, and you guys,
man,
you had everyone going, huh?
Yeah. I worked him.
Oh my God, it totally worked. Yeah,
I'm not very good. I always overreach. I was like going to see if I could convince Dan that dragons were a real animal at some point.
I was insulted by that shit.
Okay,
look, I know I could be a bit of a goofball, but dragons?
No, it's not
dragons.
So ridiculous thing.
Dragon. That is so far. There's nothing I've ever said that's stupider than that. Than if I believe dragons were real.
You didn't know the sun had gravity one time when I talked to you.
You thought
that's a little more nebulous.
You thought the moon was 100 miles away from Earth.
Did I say that?
Yes.
That seems too close.
Yeah, what is?
Okay. But I still think both of those not as crazy as if I thought dragons were real.
I don't know.
No, I think thinking dragons are real is less dumb than thinking the moon is like from, Philly to New York.
But I never walked around thinking that. It's just when I was asked that question, that was my answer in that moment. But it's not like this is a long-held belief of mine.
Just saying.
Like dragons being fake.
It was probably just a numbers thing. Like if you could show down a picture of what 100, the moon is basically touching Earth at that stage.
Yeah,
he's going to say,
and once
no,
it was explained, it's like, oh, that's so close. Yeah, it's way farther than that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're being real charitable there, Danny. That's kind of okay, buddy.
I know we're meant to dogpile on Dan on these videos. I'm doing a bad job of it.
Yes, you have to. You can't just put up a brick wall and end the conversation.
I was not gonna fall for dragons being real.
He wasn't
Komodo dragons.
I would have lost money on that bet. That's all I'm saying.
There's definitely people who think that dragons see fantasy movies set in the Middle Ages, and they're like, oh yeah, in the past when dragons were
history.
Yeah.
Definitely some people.
Yeah.
Sure.
That'd be beautiful. Wouldn't it be great to live like that? To live in a world
they would eat
with
us.
dragons?
Scary.
No. Where you thought dragons were real, and like, it's a shame they went extinct, like the dodo.
What do you? I mean, Danny, people,
Is
Americans believe
that
a
more
lot of
charming
fucking
than
dumbass
thinking?
shit.
Yeah. Is that better than thinking the Earth's flat? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I'd way rather people believe in dragons than like, I don't know, the resurrection of human beings is incoming. Like, you know what I mean? No? Yes?
No, I'm with you. Like dragons would be a more innocent thing than like, QAnon or something,
Unless you were like, I hope the dragons come back so they can kill all of these people. You know what I mean?
Oh, like in
who knows?
Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All these people, certain people, the dragons can smell it. You know what I mean? See?
It's that dragon smell. Yeah.
Dragon eugenics we start getting into.
Whoa.
I think I saw someone say once there's two
My
kinds
favorite
of
metal band.
Dragon
there's two kinds of fantasy stories. One is that we used to have dragons, but now things are shit. Or there's dragons here and everything is shit.
It's pretty good.
That's good. Yeah.
That is very good. Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
Game of Thrones has done both.
It's bad before the dragon, pretty bad with them.
Oh, it's amazing. It's true. All right, we got a couple more here and then we'll get out of here, folks. Twitch chat chose pizza every night.
Howdy, boys. Made a big old batch of pizza dough yesterday. I got about 6 individual doughs here. Do I eat pizza every night? I could. How? But then you start to feel like a bag of grease, just some sort of dirt. I don't know, man. What do I do? I ain't got nothing else. What else do I do with this pizza dough?
Calzones.
Yeah,
make some
pizza dough.
I mean, it's you're just gonna be going heavy on bread. I think
a lot. Problem.
All the food conversations that we have, I've kind of made the conclusion that it really just is about where you are in your life. If you're under 30, you can pretty much do whatever you want. I'm not saying it's the right choice, but the repercussions will not be what they are when you're 43. Where like, if I have like 2 slices of pizza, right, at like 7 o'clock, I'm not feeling great by like 9:30, 10. Like, I'm just like not happy about what I've done. So I think the earlier you get this out of your fucking system, like, brother, eat pizza every fucking night, because there will come a time, most likely, not for everyone, but most likely you're going to hit a point in your life where you're just looking at all the awesome food out there and you're just doing a double take. You're like, maybe I need to like think about
Pavlovian response to like food in a way. Like, I got my gallbladder removed last year, which was like maybe a little bit of that was my genes, but I know a lot of it was my entire adult life leading up to that point and just eating whatever the fuck I wanted. So like now I have like a Pavlovian response to like any, like, I'll go, oh fuck, that looks good, but then like I remember the pain of indigestion.
Sure.
But you can freeze that shit. You know what I mean? Just make like a bunch of weird calzones. Like make a feta and spinach one. Stick some chicken in one. Just like you can cut them in half and have them later. Stick them in a microwave. Like
get crazy.
I worked at a pizza place. We would take yesterday's unsold dough and just kind of fry it and then cover it in cinnamon sugar, and that was a fun little sweet treat.
Beautiful.
There.
And then freeze it. Danny's right.
Right?
Yeah, freeze that shit. You can freeze bread. It's not a problem. Like freeze it.
I'm wondering at some point here, what do you think the thing is going to be after like eating like an asshole my entire life from like toddler age?
Yeah.
I haven't had a heart attack. I haven't had like any kind of major
diabetes.
But I
Colon
get tested. I get
cancer.
my blood tested and stuff like that. And like, listen, my dad's diet is a million times worse than mine ever was. He gets tested now and he's 62, and his blood work is fine. It's just like, so like I have not had any outside of just a gut, you know, like I don't really have
a lot of cancers and
consequence.
stuff are somewhat of a lottery. Like some are, some aren't. Like obviously, if you smoke, you've got a higher chance of getting.
He chain smokes too, and
lung
he's
cancer.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone in my life all the old people in my life who smoked all lived really long. So like, I'm not fucking, no. So who knows? And I know people who've had lung cancer who never smoked a day in their life. So like everything's, you know, there's anecdotal evidence of a lot of stuff. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's like, I feel like when you're young, you can make more of those bad decisions. I feel like it's when you get older and you keep doing that stuff that it's, you know, then you start getting into like trouble if you're not staying on top of it, or if you're not going to the doctor and getting stuff scanned. You know what I mean?
Don't feel invincible just because your dad is this. That's not entirely.
I don't feel invincible.
genetic,
I mean, I'm getting like
but-
more reflex and stuff like that. I mean, I do actually try to kind of like, you know, kind of be okay with food stuff. But Danny, do you remember about 10 years ago when you and I decided that we were going to try to be vegetarian for a month?
I forgot that entirely.
We did that, and I remember we saw each other after like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and we like kind of put our heads together. We're like, okay, what's different with you? And both of us were like,
the shits, wasn't it?
Our shits were just the most just emoji, like cartoon clip art of a poop turd ever.
Forgot.
And it's like it was just all one color, all one consistency.
Yeah.
It was just like it was just the right firmness. It was just
Backdoor
turd.
literally being like in one of our meetings. I just wish we would talk about shit less during the shows.
I totally. Hey, look, man, go vegetarian. That's you know,
it was the craziest poops we've ever had. Right?
You're right. Yeah, because like I always had trouble where like I go to the doctor and they'd be like, or you know, I'm filling in forms for something and they're like, oh, like how you know, do you get constipation or do you get diarrhea? And I'm like, yeah, that's just how I shit, man. I just shit wet. That's how I roll. Like that's how I've always rolled. I just have a weird iron stomach. I don't care if I'm just like, if I have to take a shit 3 times in a day because I ate a cheese sandwich, that's just what's going to happen. I'm probably allergic to something, but like it's never bothered me. I'm like used to just like it always being bad down there.
It's chaos.
And
You
when
have to be a detective every time. Today I took a shit and I was like, what the fuck? Well, I had beer last night, and then I was like, but what are all these weird little specks in it? And then it's like, oh, I had a bunch of popcorn. So it's like it's popcorn and beer poop. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like wetter than others. Sometimes it's hot snakes. Like it's just you never know what, you know. I don't ever. Sometimes I take a shit and I'm like, oh, that was a good one. I'm probably gonna need to do that again in 10 minutes. But you're right. When we did the vegetarian stuff, like my wife's vegetarian, she shits like fucking once a week.
You can just poop like that all the time if you just are a vegetarian?
Yes.
I don't know. That's a different podcast, maybe, that we have to find a shit podcast for.
A special podcast just for you two to be on.
I'm sure there is one out
Been
there.
comparing poops for 10 years.
Maybe RFK
Giant
Jr.
shit
has a new podcast about shit where you can talk to him about your shits.
He's got to have the worst shits ever.
I kind of want to do that again. Should we do that again?
What, have a podcast
vegetarian
with RFK
thing?
Jr.?
No, me and Dan do the vegetarian thing, and you go on HGH for a month. Like, let's do that.
Okay, Backlars are going to come to Joe Rogan. Me and Danny are going to have perfect shits.
What do I do?
We got to give you a gimmick too.
I want to be involved.
He's perfect already.
I remember, Danny, when we did the vegetarian thing,
perfect.
it was like a health thing, but then I just kept getting Taco Bell, and I was like, I can just get cheesy roll-ups, and like I can swap out, like instead of meat, I get the black beans, and I just ate a shitload of Taco Bell.
Okay.
It's okay.
And I was just going to KFC, get macaroni and cheese. I'm like, I'm a vegetarian.
I mean, it's
The shits were never better.
You
shits.
You believing in that diet is worse than not believing in dragons. Like I just it's the same thing. What's the difference really when it all comes out? Right?
Can we get Mike? If me and Danny committed to a month, would you do a month of vegetarian?
No.
No.
I would not.
I could do it. I could do it.
Not.
I could.
do it. I think most of the health.
No, you're on the human growth hormone. You can't. You can't.
Oh, Minotti's
pretty
going to be
much-
a Rogan too.
No. I'm just saying Bacalar. Like he said he wants to go vegetarian. He shouldn't get out of.
I could do it in a heartbeat. It'd be no problem.
You're
only
be
bison.
Yeah, you're going to be eating more meat than you've ever eaten.
Yeah,
you're just going to be like full of like animal.
What do you mean?
Cold plunges. You're gonna turkey legs while you're doing cold plunges. Yeah.
What are you saying? When I'm done? Is that what you're talking about? Me?
No, to become Joe Rogan.
You're going to have
sure.
Yeah, you gotta get protein.
Yeah, you got to get it in there. None of this protein powder shit. You got to wake up and have like a steak.
Yeah.
Like a caveman.
I feel like I eat a lot of chicken, which obviously is a disqualification, but that's really all I eat. You know, I don't. I really swore off red meat in a big way. Summer's tough because you're just a lot of barbecues and there's always like a burger that looks good, and that's sort of where I fold there. But like I try and not have any at home. And I'll tell you, when I go out and those big time differences in between times that I have red meat, like I'll go out and have like a steak. The steak's delicious. I love it. I don't feel good. I just don't feel good after.
What's pork doing in this life of yours? Where's
almost
pork
zero pork?
No pork.
I just had pork for lunch. I had some microwave carnitas from Aldi. Pretty good.
Nice.
Do you think? Because in my head just now I thought like, I don't think I ever have pork, but there's probably a lot of stuff I eat that has pork in it.
Yeah,
you eat bacon?
Yeah.
Ham.
Sometimes.
Pork.
Rarely ham.
Baloney.
Lamb. Not pork chops, right? You don't have pork chops, like
no. I eat a lot of chicken.
No pulled pork.
Chicken.
Baloney.
Chicken. I'll do pulled pork if I go to a barbecue place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can. Well, you can't do that because we're going to be vegetarian. Bacala's going to be eating like a fucking liver king for the next month.
No shot. It's just not going to happen. I can't do it. I do think my body would just like start to reject it. I'm telling you.
God, Danny, maybe I can get convinced to do this. I don't know.
I'm half thinking about it. I'm
half thinking about it too.
Yeah, fun.
It's just the
chicken
so easy.
It's got to be at the state fair.
You just got to break through a wall, right? It's like quitting smoking. Like you just got to break through that first wall, and then your money. You know.
You can start to play around with all the fake because the fake meat's gotten better.
The fake meat
that is good. Dude, I like that stuff.
It's so good.
Well, wait a second. Is it?
And I love tofu also.
Is it the whole Beyond thing that already crashed, right? Or no? It's
no.
doing good.
It's good as hell.
It's
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about quality. I was just talking about its market viability.
I mean,
we have. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I think more people like it less for the. Like nutritionally, you are consuming a great deal of salt, and it's just not like it's probably a quote unquote better alternative. But I think it's more like the ethical implications of why people have fake meat is the reason, and it does taste really good. So if like you are jonesing for that flavor, you kind of get 70% of the way there.
You could be on the Taco Bell diet. I could be on the Amy's diet. You know, Amy, you have Amy's food over on the West Coast.
Oh yeah. The frozen stuff. Yeah, that stuff's good.
Yeah, but Amy's drive-throughs are here, so you can get like there are like a number of Amy's drive-through places that you can go to here, which are fucking great. So it's all vegetarian.
Give you a sense of where I'm at right now with my diet. My new thing, my whole plan of eating for the foreseeable future is I just got a giant box of frozen meals from a food delivery place.
Okay.
And most of them have a cartoon chicken nugget on it with sunglasses and a chain.
Okay.
So just to give you a sense of that's my current deal.
So like kind of like school dinners you're back on.
I mean, it's like there's some nugget stuff. Like it was popcorn chicken parm last night. That was pretty good. So it's like popcorn chicken with some.
Are they like 450 calories or what? How much you get?
It was exactly 450 calories.
Really? See, that's the problem. Yeah. Whenever I did any of those meal things, I was like, oh yeah, it's easy to lose weight when you're feeding me air. Like, sure, I'll just have like broccoli and a fucking half a clam and I'll
but if you do
lose
like
weight.
450 for like a dinner and then like 200 or 300 calorie snack or dessert or something like that. Like that'll get me satiated enough,
Right.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just a calorie gain. That's it.
Calories in, calories out.
That's it.
Yeah.
We already talked about the calories out. We don't need to go back to this.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, we can do a whole podcast on that.
No, we can't, but we can't because we must go to the final voicemail of the day. That's right, folks. We asked YouTube chat or Twitch. I don't know who did it. One of the chats chose it, and they chose Severance.
Hey, Duders. Patrick from Wisconsin. Just a quick question. I got a good friend. He was let go from his job. Got a pretty handsome severance, and he's working on a novel. Should he look for a job now? And double down with that severance, or should he focus on his novel and wait a year and then apply for a job? Love you all. Smooches. Bye.
I think get right back out there and make that
Thanks for
double
the
money.
question, Donkey. That was it was cool to see Donkey calling in there.
Don't work on your novel. I mean, work on your novel, but as a fun side project. That is not your job.
Yeah, make some double money. Yeah.
You gotta go. I don't want to say go get a real job, but go get a more viable job.
Who here's Dan? You've produced several award-winning books. Bacalar, you've got your work as well. Your recent work, and like there's a.
Oh, a comic, yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
you know, how did you feel doing that stuff when you still had a job? Was it hard? Was it more enjoyable because you didn't have the pressure?
I've been working on that for a while. But you find time for it. You just got to find the right time for it. That's all. You know, you got to be okay with doing stuff on the weekend. You know, and that's really it. I mean.
I think since I was 14, I've pretty much always had 2 jobs at least, or a job and like a bunch of side projects. Like I don't think I've definitely never been no job, but almost always 2+ jobs. Yeah, since 14. And
so where's the next Air Force Gator then? What happened?
Yeah, that's a while.
Yeah,
that takes a while, and it's got to be the right story, you know.
It's got to be the right.
Got to be the right gator.
There's a lot of geopolitics have happened in the past.
I know. Many people are asking how Gator feels about things.
How does Gator feel in a Trump era? All right,
that's a great question.
Yeah.
Well,
where was Gator on January 6th? Where was
he? In the original books, he is best friends with Obama, and he does a bunch of like palling around stuff with Joe Biden. So,
so these are hard times for Gator. Yeah,
Gator's all libbed up, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Woke Gator, is that what time is?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Man,
what
you
does
hear Kayla talk about woke in the clip I just posted on Blue Sky. Pretty fascinating stuff here in Kayla's take on what that means.
Kayla thought she was woke.
Oh, great.
She thought she was woke because she likes Devil May Cry 2 and not Devil May Cry 3.
Wait, what? I don't.
She says it all the time. She might be watching. I stream with her frequently and talk to her all the time too, and she always uses the word woke as in like, no, I'm cool. I'm with it. I'm woke. I know what's happening. I know what the kids like. I know I'm woke. And it's like every time she said it, I've been like, I don't think you know how people use that word. And so we're playing Gears last night on stream, and she's like, yeah, I like Devil May Cry 2 more than 3. And I was like, that's crazy. And she's like, you just don't get it. You don't get what people like. I'm woke. I know what people like. I know. And I called her on it. I was like, Kayla, I don't think you know what that means.
Hip?
Yeah, she did. And she's like, I'm going to look it up on Urban Dictionary. Like I put the clip on Blue Sky, and she looks it up and she reads it, and you can just see her be like, oh, I've been using that wrong for years.
Yeah. Also, Kayla may have just discovered the greatest minority in the history of the world of people who think Devil May Cry 2 is the best one.
She also thinks RE2 Remake is the worst Resident Evil, so she's just on a different planet in a great way. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. It's usually around this time in the podcast where I go, it's a good podcast, but I don't know if I believe that today. I feel bad saying that because we had our good friend Daniel Dwyer here, who has been such a joy, such a teammate, haven't you, Danny? Thank you for being here. Where can we find you? Tell us about the no clippings and all this and what's going on.
Yeah, my love for Dan, that's the problem, is I just stand up for him like my little brother or something. I'm not good at just
Are you older than me?
No, that's the thing. I think you're 85, right?
I was 84.
No, you're not. You're 84.
I'm
you're
41
84.
years old. Yeah,
fuck.
What are you?
I'm 39. I'm 40 in
I'm a couple years older than you. Jeez, okay.
I always thought Drew was older than me. He's always been older than me because he's so
he's
well
responsible.
put together. Yeah, totally.
He's an adult person. Yeah,
totally. Yeah, like he has a mustache and it's not a bit. Like
he can fly a plane. You know,
he rocks that thing.
Yeah,
he's great at everything. Yeah, but he's like a couple of months younger. We're the same age, but whatever. Anyway, you can find me on the internet. No clip. We're doing documentaries. Let me list them off. So we've got Machine Games coming out. So we're going to have a 3-part series. First one's all about Starbreeze and the prehistory. Second one's all about Wolfenstein. The third one's all about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. After that, we have like a 5-part series on Disco Elysium coming out. After that, we are doing we actually were going to do that this month, but I was talking to Chris over at PMG. People Make Games about their second Disco disco video, and I was like, well, let's not get ours out in the middle of your second Disco Elysium sort of report. So we held back on it, but that's one we've been working on for a good few years now. In December, we're going to have a 5-part series about Cyberpunk, which is I'm really excited to get out because I was actually embedded with the studio for the final 5 months of that game remotely because it was during COVID. But like, there's loads of shit to share about that and sort of how the whole thing went down. And then we're launching our second channel. It's been called No Clip Crew. We've been fucking around on it for the past couple of years, but for the past 6 months we've been building towards like a big launch of that thing, and it's gonna be like a games coverage outlet, but it's gonna have a very particular focus, which is gonna be about us going out with cameras and filming cool shit. So hopefully we'll get all that done the next couple of weeks, and people will be into it. We'll see. But it's been like 9 years since I was sort of officially working in any type of current day-to-day games coverage stuff, and I'm sort of excited to get back into that sort of stuff, because No Clip is like, it just purrs like a well-oiled machine now. We have always loads of cool projects down the road. Like, we've got an amazing thing we're filming in October. It's going to come out in January. We've got stuff planned for next year already. And it's the same as anything. You just get faster and better kind of getting the projects done and finished and signed off, and, all that. So needed a new challenge. So excited to do it on the second channel, which we are actually going to call No Clip 2, and that's not a joke. We're
like EGM 2, nice,
EGM 2, MTV 2, Dust 2, all the best
ESPN,
things to do.
yeah.
So we're basically we're doing it like a TV channel. So
Nice.
the type of content that's going to be on it, the way the videos are filmed and stuff, is very sort of throwback, like early aughts DVD TV time. So hopefully folks are into it and we don't fuck it up.
Awesome. Well, please keep continuing that tremendous work. I think your group is a monolithic force in this industry. So keep up all that shit.
Kind of you to say, because it just feels like a bunch of weirdos in their houses making videos. But I appreciate it, and it's been great seeing you guys go to strength to strength. It's I can't believe I got the email yesterday about my my username. So make sure, if you want to keep your username on the new Giant Bomb, make sure you go to giantbomb.com, log in, and accept the new TOS, right? And you
That's right. Thanks for doing the dirty work for us. Hell yeah. What else can we?
We should have brought that up.
It's
Right
awesome
on.
that you guys are doing that and keeping all that stuff around. I actually have 2 hard drives here. There's one here and there's another one that the Giant Bomb Preservation Project gave me a backup when the first podcast went down, and I was like, oh shit, pull the ripcord. And I got in contact with those guys, and they were like, there was no other physical hard copy somewhere, so I sent them some drives and they sent them over here. But knowing all that stuff is in great independent hands is super cool. And I'm looking for, maybe we should do some No Clip X Giant Bomb shit
Would love nothing more.
Anytime.
Man.
We
That'd
could do
be
an
great.
exchange program. You could take Dan for a while. He could give us somebody.
Or even like years.
Frank needs to be on some fucking Giant Bomb stuff. Frank Howley is he's our Dan. Yeah,
Send him over here, and then I'll go on some documentary shoots with you.
There'll be as much wrestling chat, but it'll mostly be about Stardom and not WWE.
Okay.
No, let's just go back to Kansas, and we'll do the documentary about my dad.
Okay, great. I want to do that. I definitely want to do like the Reicherts go to Ireland thing. Just let me film it, and you guys go over. Do it as a stretch goal sometime. Like, loop me in. I'll do a pro bono. We'll just have we'll shoot some fun stuff. Like let's.
This is a man who has not traveled with my dad enough to know how crazy of an idea that is.
I'll meet you guys there, and then we can.
Okay,
even an angelic force like you, Danny. I don't know if that is a thing you could handle, but I wouldn't put it past you.
Paul's great, and especially when you're with Paul and Dan, it's like the Jason and Dan situation. I can just back it up a little bit, because when it's Dan and Paul, it's like a fucking it's not a 3-body problem. It's a 2-body problem, and I'm the observer. You know what I mean? They're just. They're caught in each other's gravity. It's great. There are so many great stories, many of which we've told, many of which will never be told about awesome times we've had together. So, I love the chaos. I love the chaos. So, we should.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I do too. A lot of the time.
He's a very sweet man.
Yes, he's a very nice guy.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
yes.
a lovely fella. Yeah.
Well, it was an absolute delight. Please come back soon. Everyone go check out No Clip and all the good stuff coming the rest of the year. That's a pretty tightly packed schedule, so that's very exciting shit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Danny, to Dan Reichert, to Mike Minotti, to Jan Ochoa. Thank you to all the chats. Thank you to Sean for editing the podcast. And we will be back with a brand new show next week. 707 Exit Flu. That's the number. Get in touch with us. Leave us a voicemail and we'll reply and react accordingly next week. Until then, have yourself a fantastic week. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thursday.